Welcome to the 2025 Slice of Gaming Podcast Gamer Gauntlet. I'm your host and curator, Moonlight150. And just like last year, if you didn't join us, we are going to be drafting some video games to a team and to see who is the smartest person of this Discord in trying to guess the Metacritic scores of 2025 games. So we're going to go over just real briefly on the winner of last year, which was Beefhammer, with his astounding team of new Marvels Poochie and Beef Iceborne 1 plus 2.8. Reroll with Ben and Foddy at the 2024 Paris Olympic Games.
I'm so glad you said the full name. I'm so glad. I wasn't sure if you were gonna, but I'm still.
It's the last time we're gonna say it, so might as well go out.
That's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, he got a big swing with the Balatro pickup that no one was expecting at the time. Like no one had heard of the game at the time, and yeah, that was pretty much like the big deciding factor. Granted, he also got like some other biggies like Indie being pretty good, Dragon's Dogma scoring well, even though most people don't like it now, and UFO
Zenless
50.
Zone Zero is a crazy pickup, Beef.
It was a lot. It's
honestly
kind of hard.
That's lower than I expected for that game.
It's kind of hard this year because we had so many games to pick, so I couldn't do my strategy of being safe, but I kind of counterbalanced it. Like you said, like big swings, big wins with like UFO 50 and Balatro, and then like stuff like Dragon's Dogma and probably even Indiana Jones did better than I expected.
I did not know UFO 50 got that high of a score.
I did not either.
Like goddamn. Okay. But yeah, we don't need to go everyone else. Is everyone else just
real quick? I'd like to explain. Okay, I got 18 points, and I want to explain how that happened.
You had such an early lead with Infinite Wealth at the beginning of the year, giving you 20 points.
I want to explain. Nintendo Direct, June of that year. We were all excited. Me and Bench hyping it up. It was a great Direct. What happens afterward? I go on the Fantasy Critic. I'm like, all right, time for me to try hard. Because I always start tryharding in the second half of the year. And I went for Echoes of Wisdom. And I put a lot of money down. And I forgot who got it. I think it was Bench.
Maybe.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he got it. And I was so upset that I gave up.
Literal
I did get second place, by the way. Second place, best place.
Well, I mean, first place is technically
points.
the best.
Second place is just the first loser.
Oh, by the way, Bench, I noticed on your score, you had Rivals of Ether 2. That was BS, because that straight up just didn't get enough reviews. But like the reviews were high.
Tragic.
It
was actually a great game, too. All right, well, we could start the thing if you're ready for it, Moon.
Yeah, so let's get this started. So as we did last year, if everyone wants to look at the page now, I'm going to randomize it. We have 8 people, so I'm going to randomize it 8 times, and that's going to be our draft order.
Should we mention who the people are?
Yeah, so this year we have
team names.
Yeah, so we're going to go over that. And then my new rule that I threw in here, and you guys can agree or not if you guys want to do it. I don't know if you've noticed it yet. But for this year, we have me with the return of war crimes and other leisurely activities. We have newcomer Jack with the British Empire Strikes Back.
Nice.
We have Jat, now fully evolved into his Jatless form of Jatless Company Limited.
Oh my God.
The returning champ Beefhammer with Pushin' P Publishin'.
Hell yeah.
And Bench is on the beach.
Bench JC on the beach.
Excuse me, got the full legal name. Then we got Fusion with Silk Song No Matter What.
No, it's over for him.
Okay. Our producer Colin with Daddy's Home. Even though he's actually not here, he's not home. He's at work. He's going to be on auto draft, so it'll be interesting to see like what the system gives him. I know how the system works. It just gives him the number 1 available most anticipated game on the website that's not already taken. So
or he can set up his own list as well.
Yeah, he didn't though. He told me.
Oh, okay.
And then we have Uncharted World with Grand Theft Gromit.
Theft Gromit, baby.
Big Wallace and Gromit fans in here.
I love it. I watched half of the first movie and I fell asleep.
All right. And then if you guys look at the listing, so you see that there's some tags on the side of all of our entries. So we got regular games, and then I thought it'd be fun that we would be forced to have one unannounced game on our list. We are forced to pick one. A game that we believe is rumored and is on the website, because if you actually go to like watch list or pick a game and you type in unannounced, there's like 5 pages of unannounced games in their system. So
no matter what, we have to choose an unannounced game?
Correct.
Oh, God, okay.
And is it today during the draft, correct?
I don't know if it's forcing
I
you.
don't think so.
I don't think so, but like basically what it is, it's forcing that slot. So where there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 regular games. But if you want like a full 10 team, one of them has to be an unannounced game. So I don't think it's
Let
gonna
me-
force you.
Okay,
Otherwise,
let me
you
throw
just have
this
to
out
operate
there.
with 9 games.
How many games are we gonna draft today?
We're drafting 3.
What if we
We're gonna
did
counter pick.
3? Okay, I would say what if we did 3 regulars and then we also have to draft our unannounced today?
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't know
no,
if
because then it would be a 4th game, and we
Yeah, 'cause
need
then-
those slots for like when we actually play the
Oh.
regular season.
Yeah.
But you're free to do that like Saturday.
But your
you're free
unannounced
to
slot.
you're free to like grab like I know a lot of people are thinking about it, the unannounced Mario 3D platformer.
No,
Whoa.
Moon, don't say it out loud.
Like it's literally like number 1 there on the list. People are gonna see it. But yeah, if you want to just use your unannounced slot right now, because that's what you're gonna do. Like if you grab like 3D Mario, it's gonna go automatically to that unannounced slot. That's what I do know about this.
go
Special
for unannounced Bioshock Fusion. Do that instead of Mario.
I did that 2
Telling you,
years
man, it's gonna
ago.
score higher.
And is there any like new tags we're looking at, or is the rules basically the same
I
as last
think
year?
I've kept it all the same, but I can edit on the fly if something comes up.
Okay.
But yeah, so let's get started then. If everyone likes, and we're only doing 1 counter pick because that's like the worst part of this whole thing.
Yeah, thank you, dude. I lost 15 points because of that, man. I could have had 30.
You starting to shuffle them up?
Yeah, I'm gonna start shuffle right now. So don't be on the page until I do all 8. Oh, wait, I'm not recording the screen. So let me grab that real quick.
Well, I guess while you turn on the screen, I mean, what's y'all's strategy into this? Are you going safe or are you going crazy?
That's the problem.
Probably gonna be
2025 has
crazy.
a lot of possibilities.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little more crazy because I know there's not as many release dates as we probably like so
Yeah, that's
far.
why I
So
said it's
Yeah.
only 3.
yeah,
Uh,
and we're doing this before like Nintendo announces the Switch 2. We're doing this before the developer
Yep.
direct. So really, yeah, it's more blind than ever.
I mean, man,
Yeah,
that's
that's
Switch
what I was
2.
hoping. Because that newest rumor regarding the Xbox Direct with a new Tales of game, there is no unannounced Tales game here, unfortunately. Like in the
That's-
list.
And I know I was
And I was
thinking
gonna pick
about.
that.
I know I'm thinking
Have you
about that, but I'm also like, I don't know if I'm certain enough what it's gonna be to even pull that trigger.
You guys are
Do we have the
thinking
draft
too hard.
order?
You guys are thinking too hard. Assassin's Creed
Yeah.
Shadow. I think that's the play. All right, go for that. All right.
Number 1 overall.
Let me get all the good shit.
The unannounced list is insane. There's Bully 2, Uncharted 5, Star Wars
Bully
Battlefront 3.
Bully 2, let's go.
How is Bully 2 there but not Tails?
That's a good point.
Oh
Yeah,
my
like
God.
there's some obvious ones in there, and what's even funny is the Metroid Prime 2 remake was listed there, but I guess it's like rumored canceled, so you can't even pick it now. It's listed as ineligible.
Oh man.
There's Persona 6 though, if you want to go for that, Jet.
Oh yeah, yo. I mean, Jadless has to.
Colin set up his auto draft.
Cool.
Like, and he
All right,
actually
we
set up
are
a-
screen recording now, so I'm going to start. So just so you guys know, I'm not cheating by making myself first. I will now have video proof that I did randomize it. So if I do end up first, it's because Arceus himself is looking down upon me.
It's okay. I know I'm getting first.
All right, so for shuffle,
Where's
um,
Bob for the shoutcasting? Why I need him? I need his opinions.
All right, are we starting?
Wait.
Damn.
Oh, it only let me shuffle it once. Where's the other?
I'm not even looking at it.
Edit draft order. Okay, so here we go. 2, 3. I should have stayed on the 1. I was first.
Yeah, I was about to say, man.
4, 5, 6,
Jeez, man.
7, and
You said
8.
8 for 8 people.
Oh,
All right,
right.
you can now load the page. And Jat goes first.
This is
Shit.
bullshit. Why am I near the? This game sucks.
Okay. All right.
Oh, that's
so,
not
All right,
good.
now I can click start drafting, and we are good to go. So, Jat, do
Oh,
you
gosh,
go
okay.
for the obvious answer?
So here's the I don't know what the
Dude,
answer
Assassin's
is,
Creed
but-
Shadows. That's the play.
Assassin's Creed Shadows.
All right, wait, hang on. How do I add the game?
So
Wait, I
you
think
go
it
for
was-
Fusion is
draft game.
watch. Fusion's not
wait, no, draft
picking
game.
Silk Song.
Okay, I think I'm wondering if this is the obvious game, or like, I mean, this has to get me points, right?
Monster Hunter Wilds. Jack goes
Oh,
for
That's a good pick.
Alex first grabs Monster Hunter Wilds. Now let's see.
All
The,
right.
the
I-
safest
Silk
pick with the
Song.
I mean, Monster
Probably,
Hunter Wilds,
yes.
that's like a very safe pick. I think my only like trepidation is that it ran pretty badly in the demo, and I'm wondering how that's going to be final release.
All
Moon,
right.
what are you picking?
I got to go for my obvious. I'm
Oh,
going for
nice.
Doom the Dark Ages.
Oh,
God.
Damn.
Okay. Man,
All right, Fusion. Silk Song no matter what. Is it actually Silk
swear to
Song no
God.
matter what?
Yeah.
Well, you guys make like we're really not picking GTA in the top 2.
That's what I was saying.
I mean, you can.
You
No,
can.
Andre.
You risk.
I mean, yeah, I can now, but now it's like I wasn't gonna think about GTA because it wasn't supposed to be here.
I mean, you could be like Bop and expect it not to come out this year.
Well, I do.
Oh my God, bro! You gotta have faith. If it's
Yeah.
if it's on your fantasy critic, now you have to believe it.
You know what's coming out this year though?
I swear
Silk
to God.
Song.
Hollow Knight,
yeah.
Silk Song
Let's
with the
go.
first pick of the draft.
Fusion, that's an 89 max.
Wolf, I apologize for what is about to happen.
Pick GTA.
got-
I don't care.
Oh damn.
Oh, nope.
He's going for on the beach himself.
Ooh.
Oh no, he
Oh,
went
uh,
for
Mario.
Yeah. I kind of expected that.
Colin got GTA 6 with the auto draft.
That's
What the-
honestly perfect for him, honestly.
Come on. Like, Mario was like, the unannounced thing is like, you don't know when you're going to bet on it. But like, knowing Mario's just this year,
That-
most
that's
likely,
a-
is like,
That's 90s
it's
minimum.
so easy.
95 minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would have been my first pick too. I wouldn't even go for GTA.
That was my first pick too. So.
That's why I was happy that I didn't know if the first two would think of that, but I know Fusion wasn't going to draft that. So.
You
Yeah.
think it's kind of fun though with giving Colin GTA, so it's just like off the table for the rest of us.
Yeah, really, honestly.
It kind of like evens
Yeah.
the playing field a little bit.
I mean, GTA. Who thinks it's not coming out this year?
Me. Well, sorry, Wolf, but we just don't have faith.
I don't know, man. You
I
spend
just
so
don't see
much
them
time.
release it. There's no. If it was this year, they would have had a trailer in all of 2024.
Yeah.
You
See,
say that, but like they always wait till the end of the year, like right before the game comes out to start their
Yeah.
big marketing push.
See, I mostly believe, but I still hesitated for this draft just in case.
Oh yeah, I mean that's why I
Someone-
would have. If I was first, I would have chosen Mario instead
Yeah, me
because
too.
I feel like that's way more likely.
God, I feel like we're in the territory already of like, I can't guarantee a 90, but the closest I can get, and it has a date, I guess I'll do Split Fiction.
Oh, that's a really good.
Yeah,
I mean,
that-
that's
that-
a low 90s.
That's
I
I
know.
know for sure.
I wish I don't think I've even seen the trailer yet, really, which is weird to say, but
You didn't
I've
watch
heard a
the
lot.
Game Awards?
I've heard a lot of people be hype about, so I'm like, okay, it's gonna be
it's-
pretty good.
So
It looks very good, yeah.
this. No, okay. I think I can wait on my other game actually.
Yeah, because
Oh,
you're
I
gonna go
think-
right
Oh,
after. Jack. Oh yeah, so Jack, in case you didn't know, that since you're last, you're gonna pick 2 games in a row.
Snake Eater is looking good.
I know.
I'm at this point now where I want to play way more safe. And honestly, the safest game on this list that I see,
I think I can think of the 2
Civ
games.
7.
Yep, that's smart.
Really?
Civ is safe. That's a 90 minimum. Unless it launches in a rough state. That's my only worry.
All right, Jack. So you get 2 picks in a row.
I mean, beef though. It's been
Yeah.
so long since Civ 6. You have to imagine.
That's
that.
I know.
Yeah.
What does the British Empire acquire this time?
What
Ghost
did-
of Yote. That was my
That's
safe
a good
one I was
pick.
thinking of.
Yeah.
Crap,
Is it
so I'm
gonna be the
again.
safe one?
Yeah,
Yeah, you go again. I think my thing with Ghost though is that the first one got like low 80s, and I do
Yeah,
think this one's gonna get higher, but I don't know how much higher.
Oh,
Oh, Metroid.
Metroid, that's a
Ooh.
good pick. That's
You
I
didn't
was
go
thinking
for the
about it.
other one that I thought of. There's still one more game I know that is pretty safe for some high scores.
Yeah.
So here's the thing: this is not safe at all. This is me going crazy. But
Let's see.
as the Nintendo fanboy, I
Oh,
like one
okay.
of them. I feel like this game has a very big shot of hitting this holiday.
Is it Mario Kart?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Mario
Mario.
Kart's
Yeah.
Mario Kart's 90 plus.
That's a 90 plus, and I think that hits this holiday. Now,
I
granted,
think it
Nintendo
hits
screwed me
in
over in the
April.
past.
Wolf, it hits this year for sure. Like, there's
Yeah,
no
I
doubt
agree.
about it.
I mean, there's a little doubt. It's Nintendo.
All right, back to reigning champ beef.
I know. I looked up one game real quick. It didn't
Man, I
have
always
as
forget
high
how
of a
fun the draft
score as
is.
I wanted.
I know 3's gonna go by pretty fast. Do we want to do more?
Nah. Just
We'll
stick to
see.
this.
We'll keep this short.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh crap. Where is it? I know I'm taking. I'm a little surprised I got after Wolf, but yeah, I'm gonna take Metal Gear Solid Delta.
Yeah, that's fair. I was close, but I think Mario Kart and Civ just score higher.
That's fair. I know. I'm between this and something else, but I just think this is a little. It feels like it's almost certainly this year, like they've shown so much.
you have
so
to
I'm just like,
imagine.
I know, that's the only thing that's put me off from like
Fusion,
some other
no!
games.
Colin
Ooh,
picked.
Colin got Citizen Sleeper.
Damn, Colin got
Mm,
2
no.
games.
Colin's
I
gonna
would-
run away with this.
I wasn't picking it this early.
Death Stranding 2 on the beach.
That was the other one I was thinking of.
That's what I
Yeah.
was thinking of too, but I just think Delta is a little
Oh.
more certain. Plus,
The
early
thing
access.
is with I think Death Stranding has gotten more love over time, especially to the people who reviewed it very critically. So I
Yeah.
think a sequel is going to make it score higher on top of it being a Kojima sequel, which are always way better than their original.
Kojima sequels are unreal. So like, I think people are not ready. Death Stranding 2 is gonna do.
That's what I was
I
about to
agree.
pick. So thanks. Thanks, man.
I was-
Thanks.
You gotta believe in the indies, Fusion. Come on.
I
just-
do, but like
worried
I
it-
know no one else is gonna pick the indie, so I know I don't have to draft them yet.
That's true.
Fusion, you were the indie guy last year and you lost, so maybe you gotta throw in some
That's
triple.
because my number one pick didn't come out last year.
You
It's
know
different this
last
year.
Dude, how did Silk Song not come out last year? By the way, that is insane.
Oh my gosh, I'm stuck.
Dude, that Oblivion remake could be your unannounced game.
What's Elden Ring Night Rain doing, dude?
It's going to get low 80s, I think.
Whoa!
I'm
The
about
From
to
Software.
pick something in, and people are gonna be like, "You're delusional," but previews are looking like really good this week.
Ooh.
If you say Shadows, I swear.
No, I'm gonna go Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Oh, that's a great pick.
Oh.
That could be good.
And that's getting
Doom is-
points here like in a second or so.
I'm just saying, at a certain point, like one of y'all gotta choose Shadows. Give Ubisoft some love.
Oh, it's gonna be Jack.
You gotta
We
give
get
his
there.
boys respect.
I don't think he'll score that low, so it's like
It-
It's gonna be
As
in
a
the
certain
80s.
Low
point.
80s, maybe.
exactly. So at a certain point, like I might draft it.
There's so many games I want to do like personally, but I'm like, we're just gonna be able to just draft that later.
Exactly, that's the thing. It's like Metal Gear Solid was like, I knew I want that personally, but I'm like, I can wait. I can't like risk it.
There's a
Go
lot
with-
of games this year. I was thinking we don't have to like draft more today, but adding a couple more slots because there's a lot of games this year.
Yeah, we added a lot of slots last year, but the problem was that nothing came out last year.
I mean, not like 14, but maybe like add 2 more slots to the regular.
We'll see
Yeah, I
how
could see.
it shakes
I
out.
could see that.
I can always add more later if it really does come out to. I'm between
Because,
like
like,
2 games.
Mm.
Do
'Cause I
we?
think once we like switch to stuff, there's gonna be there's a lot of games
Yeah, there's
this
gonna be
year.
like 5 more games to pick from.
Exactly.
Uh,
Bench is gonna fucking price me out again.
it's like, do I want to go with my personal pick or when I think that will probably do better? You know what? I doubted the game last time that came out, so I'm not gonna make that same mistake. I'm going Pirate Yakuza.
No!
Yay!
Oh,
Well, damn.
no, I was gonna get that.
I was the
Then you-
I
Ben,
doubted
you acted like
Infinite
someone
Wealth is
died
my
in front of
decision.
you.
I know that was like a gut wrenching scream.
I really wanted that one.
I mean, it's a good pick. My thing is like it seems a little early because like I feel like that's low 80s.
It's still
Alright.
solid point. I could use that early solid points.
Ooh, Jack, Claire Obscure.
Oh, that was my other pick.
All right, and now for my other one.
Your last
Oh,
game.
already.
Yeah, no. This one's actually kind of a tough one, but let's go with. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Ben, you're right. There's so many games out this
a good year.
coming year. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I'd recommend doing unannounced stuff at the draft because things are about to start getting announced soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then you have to find a game that's rumored to be coming out, and then it has a possibility of being announced this year and actually come out this year. Because
Yeah.
the thing is,
Yeah,
it can be
you know,
announced
this one's
year,
also
but
safe.
I feel
Ah,
like
yeah,
I'll
that's
pick
a good one.
one.
the
Jets
only
are
safe
already-
unannounced games is Mario and Mario Kart.
I think Oblivion's
Oh,
a good
Jet.
choice.
Legend ZA. See, my
Legends
thing,
are.
I want to believe it bangs, but like Pokemon games are like usually. But I want to believe.
I don't know what I'm going to counterpick.
Dude, I hate
Yeah.
counter picks because I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know if we counterpick here if we only have one. These are all could be 90+ games.
You have to have counter pick in the draft. That's the whole point of the draft.
Is that a sports draft thing, Fusion? You would
No,
know
it's
better
just
than
like-
me.
I was about to do a really obscure thing to pick, but then I realized that's just an easy counter pick for someone, so I don't want to give them that. Fuck.
Pokemon.
I mean, how we? I just like I look at my list so far and I'm like, okay, this is good, but I feel like I'm missing like a Big Daddy game. I guess
you don't got Silk Song. So.
Mario.
Like I wanted to do this, but I know none of you are thinking about it, so I could probably just draft. Oh, that's the other thing I changed is no free drafts this year. Everything charges
Ooh.
$5 minimum.
Probably smart.
Oh yeah,
Man,
I like it.
Is it
Okay, you
public
know what?
drafts in this one?
I'm gonna go for the Sony
No,
pony
it's
pick.
private.
Oh, thank God, bids are private.
Marvel
Oh,
1943.
Oh
the belief is whether or not it comes out this year.
Yeah.
yeah.
The way I think, see, kind of with GTA, if this does get delayed, they'll at least announce it, so that'll be a free drop for me.
Mhm.
Because
it's-
someone counterpicks.
I don't think I have it locked this time. Should we lock them?
yeah,
Yeah.
lock them.
Yeah, you should lock
because that's the whole
counter
point of counterpicks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Let's just
if
scare you.
GTA gets delayed, they need to have one less spot.
Yeah. Dang, dude. I just feel like
Well, if I
Elden
think
Ring-
me and you, well, if I think me and you getting our unannounced games out of the way right now was very smart.
Yeah, I think we're both very smarter than everyone
well,
else.
those
here.
are like the only two unannounced games that we know for sure can come.
I can think of one off the
There's a
top of my
lot
head.
more Nintendo games that can be on it, but you have to know Nintendo. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Yes.
think of, like, what are the other Nintendo games that are on that list? I know I
I
saw
can
Donkey
think of
Kong
a-
on there.
I can think of a lot of Nintendo games right now that like could be
Half-Life
announced.
3.
You'd have to be a psychopath to
That's
choose Half-Life
announced.
3.
Isn't it? Does that count? Was that announced? That's a
Half-Life
good
3?
question.
That was never announced.
It's in the system. You're allowed to pick it.
Why are we? Someone's scared. Who's scared to draft Avowed? Why is it still here?
Dude, no one's thinking about is like high 80s. Sorry, Bob.
Whatever. I'm just doing it at this point.
Damn.
Avowed?
It's not bad.
Oh
Elden
no!
Ring.
Elden Ring. Night Rain.
Oh.
I think that scores well. I think FromSoft bias is
Even
still
if
there.
it just gives me 15 points as my third pick, whatever, I'll take it.
No, that's actually a real, no. I'd say 15 points is actually kind of the minimum with that one.
I'm surprised this hasn't been picked up yet.
All right. Bench is on the beach, and he goes with. Oh, that was my other pick. Was Mafia.
Mafia. No, that's a good pick.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh,
Oh,
Colin
no.
got about. Oh, poor Colin.
That's probably safe. It has a date.
Oh, Colin's list is good.
Grand Theft Auto and Citizen Sleeper. He can take Avowed.
I know. I just like making fun of Avowed. I actually am excited for it.
I could see about hitting like 86, 87 if those previews.
Oh
were,
yeah,
like-
for sure. It looks great. I can't wait. But I'm also,
Mm.
it's so
I
easy to
just
make
realized
fun of.
with Colin having GTA, that means the counter pick isn't going to auto draft his counter pick to be GTA.
Yeah.
Damn, I was hoping that we would give him that.
Damn. I just saw something I didn't think of. I was gonna go kind of even more wild than this, but this is both.
The auto draft will probably give Colin Silk Song if no one takes it.
That would probably be
I'm
like.
like, it has to be this year, right?
But if it's this, maybe it's been through development hell. Maybe it just doesn't hit like the first one did.
I think it hit. I feel like with how long it's been, it kind of has to hit.
That's
But-
Golf Sports Story was like that.
Yeah, but Sports Sport, that was like a whole different thing.
Yeah, don't ever compare those games again. Like ever, actually.
Beef, where's your mind taking you? Last pick.
It's so wild that Half-Life 3 is technically unannounced because it's that But I'm gonna take an announced game. I'm gonna take Resident Evil 9.
Oh, damn. I was thinking about that.
that's-
Oh,
that's-
gosh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
I'm a little worried, but I did realize a while ago Rise and Resident Evil 8 came out the same year, so I'm like, they don't actually care. And
At
I
the same
think,
time, though, if it doesn't come out, it's just a 0.
yeah, I'll take it.
I think Resident Evil 9 is safe. I feel like it's about time for that.
It's been
Resident Evil
so
sequel.
long. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been surprisingly long, even since. Actually, it's only 2 years since 4, but still, they like that cadence.
Hmm.
Man, we're at the deep point of the draft where Now Shadows is actually tempting. Damn it.
Do it, man.
I want to take. Damn, there's like so many on here that I'm like, oh, this does do well, but I feel like I can't risk it not coming out.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Oh, I wonder what that is. That's still on the list, at least.
I'm not gonna say it out loud because I don't want one of you to take it.
Well, the only person left is Jack. But yeah, we could also just go in and bid.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to avoid the bids. Oh, this might. Jack will hate me for this if I take this. Jack, promise me you won't get mad.
Would you like?
I'm gonna take this one. I trust this team.
Mina.
Yay!
I almost picked Mina with my second pick.
I'll just be
Yeah.
happy if Mina comes out.
Yeah, really. I mean,
Yeah.
Yacht Club is such a talented developer. I think. Crush
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It was supposed to
counterpicked
come out
Mina
last year.
Yeah, I counterpicked it.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like last year it made sense for it to get delayed. I'd be surprised if it
Yeah.
got delayed again.
Especially with the new Switch. You think that's
Oh
when
yeah,
they
that's
would
such an
hit.
easy launch title. Jack, what are you thinking?
So Jack will also have first counter pick.
Yeah,
I don't want to
want
pick
him to
something
put
I
his
picked
money
on
where his
another
mouth is.
draft.
Oh, I'm so screwed on counterpick. Ugh.
Yeah, the people at the top.
Yeah,
now,
same.
like,
Yeah.
And what do we got, Jack?
especially when you only draft 3 games each, like there's not good games to counter pick at this point.
This is a boring one, but I'm going to pick it anyway. Dragon Crest 1.1 and 2.
That's good.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'll score lower than 3, but I do think it's still going to score well.
Yeah,
What's
even if
the
it's just 10
counterpick?
points. Oh yeah,
And now you got a
counterpick.
counter.
Counter pick.
You honestly have
Okay,
the
I
easiest
quite like
counterpick.
Yeah, in
Oh,
the
oh.
other group, I was the first to draft, so I was the last to counterpick, and there was nothing left.
Yeah.
Marvel 1943.
Yeah, that's probably when I would have done. I'd like to
We don't
play this
even have-
this year, but it just doesn't look right.
We don't even have platforms announced for that at the moment. That's how far off I think it is.
Exactly. God, see, here's the thing. I'm the second counterpick, and it's still really hard to counterpick.
Yeah.
Because I think most of these games are going to score well.
Okay,
Oh,
here's
for
an
sure.
idea. We're only at 19 minutes. We blew through this. Do we want to get into like indies and stuff and add like 2 more slots to
We
to the
can-
draft?
Well, I mean, it depends on what you guys think. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
The
like
only thing
majority
is-
vote. Would people want to do that?
I would say the only thing with issue now is when we only draft 3 games, like our counter picks, everyone here is going to lose points. There's not like a.
Yeah.
It's hard when you only draft 3 games to also have your counter pick. So I
Well, the
feel like you have to at least draft 5 games each to have counter pick. But
Well, that's the thing is that Jack already chose his counterpick.
yeah, that's
I
it.
think
But
he
he can
remove
revert.
it.
I
think
could
he can
remove
revert the draft.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
can
Yeah.
he can revert it, and then if he wants to counterpick that again, we can give him that.
Yeah.
Or he can.
And
I'm
Can we
fine
do-
with 2 more. I'm fine
Yeah.
with that. I got ideas. There's plenty still
Yeah.
on the board.
There's so
Does it
much.
have
I mean,
to
this is a
be-
great
Yeah,
list.
Indies?
no,
What?
it doesn't have to be indies. No, he was
So it
just
can just
saying
be
throwing
anything,
it out
okay.
there. Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
two.
and
And I do think we should add a couple more like regular slots.
Yeah, I'll add like 2 more blank spots, and so that makes up for the 2 that we're gonna eat up now.
yeah.
Sounds good.
And we should also pick Colin or ping Colin for like when his counter pick gets picked because he should at least have the choice of that to swap that, you know, like
Can you
Yeah.
go back to Jack and remove his counterpick?
That's what I'm trying to do right now.
Well, I mean, I guess we can talk right now while Moon sets that up. I mean, how do you guys feel about? I'm pretty happy. I got 3 great games.
I'm elated.
I mean, you got Mario. Mario, I
Mario-
think that's the like pick of the week. I think.
Mario and Death Stranding 2 are each could be 90 plus. And then Mafia could be mid 80s.
See, that's my
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
I don't know about Death Stranding 2 being 90s. I see it high 80s, but I feel like there's still going to be enough like Death Stranding. I don't want to say haters, but like doubters that are like, I'm still not into this gameplay style reviewing it.
And mostly what I'm doing, I'm looking at like, the stuff I think's not going to get drafted, so pick up later. I'm like, do I get these now? Should I wait? So that's kind of what I'm like thinking about.
I mean, we're a couple hours away from the announcement of the announcement, which is most likely happening.
The announcement of
Dude,
the announcement.
how do we feel?
I am so fucking hyped, dude. I've had this problem where I haven't been able to play games today because I'm like, oh, dude, I mean, I don't want to play on these stupid ass consoles. I want to play on the real one.
Yeah, I'm super hyped.
What's
Alright,
the
man.
earliest?
You
What's the
got it.
earliest you'll wake up, Bench?
Whenever it happens, I'll wake up 5 minutes before.
Respect.
Okay. All right, so I got rid of Marvel off of Jack. So, and I think it's now on his turn to draft his 4th game.
All right,
Okay.
cool. All right, Jack, what do you think?
This one's risky, but since I've got the extra pick, I might as well.
So you also, I
take-
see you out of the 2 slots as well, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
refresh the page, it should show up now. Everyone's got 2 more slots.
Earthblade.
Earthblade. That was one I was on.
Dude, that was good. That was my next pick.
I think that
Oh
scores
my God.
very well. But
Why
I
did you
just
invite
got
another
here.
guy
I
that
don't know if it's this year. I mean, okay, it was originally announced for like 2023, I think, and then it
Yeah,
got
but I mean,
delayed to 4,
those
then 5.
those indie games take a little while though.
Yeah, I mean, we still
Yeah,
have
one of the
Silk Song.
I think one of the directors has just left, which is another concerning thing. So I don't know.
Ooh. Yeah, but I just think it's like when you're the follow up to Celeste, I feel like no matter what, you're gonna score well. It's just risky if it actually hits.
And you hate that game, so that's great.
I don't hate the game. I just think it's like best 2D platformer of all time. I'm like, okay, guys.
I'm like a hater.
No, man. All right, it's no Super Mario World or Tropical Freeze. Come on.
Wolf, is it your turn? I think it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's
your
my
turn.
turn. I'm an
Yeah, it
idiot.
is your
I'm
turn.
sorry. I always forgot I was like second to last. Okay.
And that's where you're gonna end up after this.
That's insanity. I mean, hey, it's better than last year. You know what? Because we're nearing the end, and I think this is a game that I know for a fact. Wait, actually, I don't know. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to go for it. It looks amazing.
Oh, nice.
Desert.
Crimson Desert.
Crimson Desert, baby.
Nice.
I don't know if you guys were eyeing it.
No, I
Not-
completely forgot about that. I need to look at my app now. I've been going purely off of the website. I need to start looking at like my list now.
I could have probably just.
Now we're starting to look at like the double A's and indies.
I know. Well, we joke, but now I'm looking at Assassin's Creed Shadows. Like,
Is he finally going to be the one to do it?
That game's at least getting an 82.
I
don't
know
why I'm
that's
so
what
scared
I
of
know.
it.
And like, it has a
We
date.
said that on Star Wars Outlaws.
That's also Brent.
Yeah,
I
but
just-
it has an Assassin's Creed, well, Mirage, I guess. But
Yeah, and also no. I just like
Yeah.
making fun of Assassin's Creed, so I mean, like you could take it.
I feel like
I
it has
know.
just such a safe floor.
I know, but I
No.
don't play Assassin's Creed like at all. So I'm like, I don't even know
Jack,
how to feel about this.
Jack, you're the AC guy. Was this like something you thought about?
Yeah, he thought a lot about it.
Jack,
So
you
I think that's
Sorry.
yes.
Yeah, but like even then, like it could be low 80s, so I don't think it's that risky of a pick.
I know.
Mm.
I think this is where we're at, and I don't remember how many of my games even have dates. So if it has a date, I'll take Assassin's Creed Shadows. Oh, I had to, my
Finally got
bad,
it.
to watch list.
Someone finally got it. I have a
Oh.
game in mind, but I need to double check my list here.
Shadows, okay.
Shit,
Oh, Colin got Outer Worlds 2.
that's
that's
what I
actually
was gonna pick.
That was the other one I
That's-
was thinking, but so much later. It's like kind of the same balance. Like maybe it'll score higher, but it's no date. So
You got both
Do I-
Obsidian games. Okay.
Do I think it's this year?
No.
How much faith do I have in Xbox?
Oh, I know exactly what you're
Oh, that one.
Dude, I saw that. I'm like, I don't trust Xbox. I'm sorry.
It's messed up
Yeah.
that well. I'm like Outwards 2 is like I'm like that's probably more likely.
Exactly.
This
But
is
I-
the year.
Be fun. Ironically, the other team.
Wow,
um,
Ben's
Hell
trying to-
yeah.
Oh, yeah, Fable. Respect.
I need to
I
think about my
wouldn't give
counter
another
pick now.
Xbox game.
I think it's unironically more likely that we get Forza Horizon over Fable this year.
But don't say that. You don't know. That was also one of my thoughts for unannounced till I saw Resident
That could be
Evil.
Fusion's unannounced game.
Yeah, it could be. It won't
The
be.
weird thing about that
Already-
is it should be time, but like no, like insides like Nate or like even saying like it's possible. Like why not? It's been 4 years. How is
Yeah.
this? I'm surprised that's like not in the cards as much.
They changed
think
the
it's just
engine
5
for Forza Motorsport.
That's I know. I'm like I thought it would be enough time, but
I also think
It feels-
5 sold so well that maybe they're fine with like
What
keeping
is Fusion thinking?
Plus,
I know.
racing games make
I'm
perfect.
thinking of
launch
another
titles.
Xbox game.
it. Exactly.
Is it the other one I was thinking of that wasn't Fable?
Probably.
I
Yeah, the one
also
that's
was
actually
thinking
gonna come
it.
out. The one that's actually it's gonna come out and it's gonna show next week. So like,
Oh, I know what it is.
do I trust Compulsion though? Is Compulsion
the only-
Games really the
that's-
game thing I
That's
trust?
the only thing, yeah.
It's rough.
Because it looks great, but dude, that studio, like,
Yeah, like I don't even know what's. I think all their games like low 70s. So I'm like,
I mean, the thing is, like, We Happy Few was like, all I heard was, oh, the game's good. It's just like the RNG is
well,
dumb.
yeah.
it's for the 63. We have to view.
Yeah, God bless.
Yeah, it debuted really bad and then it got better with some patches.
That's the thing.
What?
Is like, do you trust that they spent enough time on this one?
Yeah,
'Cause I think they have really good ideas.
we're going to trust Xbox era to give this game a 10 out of 10, and
Hell yeah.
Uh,
I don't think I've Shattered Space enough.
Oh no,
Right.
that's an easy counter pick.
Nah.
Damn.
All right. I'm gonna go for the Moon Ass Moon game. It was gonna be my first like bid, but now that we're doing 5, I might as well grab it. All right, we're back to narratives. I'm going Dispatch.
oh,
That's a good pick.
nice.
I was thinking of it, but it doesn't have a date. That's why I went South of Midnight. Well, I guess South of Midnight don't have a date either, but South of Midnight, like, for sure
It's
hit it.
getting a ding. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
don't know
now
if
this
this
is your
one
lap
hit.
final two.
You know, really
boy.
looking at it, it's like me and Bench really lucked out getting the 2 big unannounced games.
That's why I said. I don't know why you guys were all acting like they were so. Like, Resident Evil 9 was the other, like,
yeah.
possible
Yeah.
one.
That's the thing is, I don't know when they add other unannounced stuff to this list. So I was like, can we even find stuff later in the year?
I think you can message the creator to add an unannounced game.
Okay. Where's my?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go message and add new Tales game.
Well, I'm gonna get
Yeah,
unannounced.
It
Honestly,
is weird that Tails isn't on this list.
Oh, there is another game. I'm not gonna say, but I might grab this.
What if Fallout 5 is on the list? Is that one of the unannounced games?
Right, so yeah, I'm
It
gonna
might be.
pick.
Hey,
Where
there's
to
a
go?
mainline Spyro.
No. I don't.
Unannounced mainline Sly Cooper game is on there. What's that?
All right, and then I'm gonna
Ooh,
pick an
Rest of the
unannounced
Good
game.
answer?
Oh,
Okay.
unannounced
Okay.
Mario baseball game.
Yo, that's
Let's go.
based. I respect it. That's classic.
Okay. No, this might be dumb because I picked this last year. Thinking it would come out, but it didn't. But now we're gonna do it again this year. The Fire
Oh,
Emblem remake.
that's an easy unannounced game. I think you got that. You have to imagine it's ready.
That was going to be my next pick.
the G.
Okay,
That's what
you know
I'm looking for.
Before I even have to worry about this, I'm just gonna grab my unannounced game.
Dude, no, Duke, you this, dude. What's stopping you?
What, you don't believe in Ken Levine?
Yeah, come
It
on.
takes 13 years to make a
give him
game.
till the summer. If no one takes it by the summer and it gets announced or talked about, then I'll do it.
Patience
All right, I'm gonna get this.
I'm gonna take
Wait,
it.
what?
What?
Oh,
No, that's
Jat, you took it.
Yeah, I did it.
Took the Fire Emblem remake. God damn it.
Pick the other remake we've been talking about. That's what I thought you were mentioning
Wait, what other
What
remake?
other remake?
with
There's an
Oblivion.
Xbox.
Oh,
Oh,
Oblivion.
I mean, I do think it's this year.
I'm only concerned that I'm like, how much are they gonna like
Why
remake
is
it?
there unannounced Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake?
Oh, that was rumored a while back. That's why.
Jet, you should have gone after the mainline Ace Attorney game.
Damn, yeah, you're right. I mean,
Actually, that might be the play. We might get a new Ace Attorney.
I
I'm
do
gonna be
think so.
pissed if you don't walk away with Little
Yeah.
Nightmares 3, Jack. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I'm not picking that.
Yeah, fraud fan.
I was
Double
thinking
Knight
about this,
2.
But Jack
Kid
always talks
Icarus
about
Uprising
GTA 6.
remake.
Jack always talks about GTA 6 being delayed, and he didn't counterpick it. So, like, clearly he has something. All right, that's all I'm saying.
feel like this is the time to get an unannounced game. Like I'm not gonna even remember to do that later in the year.
Yeah, that's the big thing. It's like you want to try to get it in the draft.
There is Call of Duty.
It's insane what they
COD is
count as
unannounced.
unannounced. There's a lot of unannounced games here that have been announced. Like we know they're making a new Battlefield game. Does that count as unannounced?
I think
I don't
because
think
if
so.
it doesn't
either.
have a title, that's kind of how
Not
it is.
announced. Sounds like it could count.
Because it's like soft announced, but it's not like a trailer is on YouTube for. I didn't even think about Battlefield, dude. After 1940 or wait 2043.
Yeah.
What's the name of it? Is that the name?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it was somewhere
2048.
2048.
Is that right? Or
It was
2042.
2042.
2042.
there we go.
Oh, because it was in 1942. Like that's
Okay.
why.
There's
Yeah, then they
two
did
here.
2142.
Jad,
Yeah.
how likely do you think actually an Ace Attorney gets announced?
Oh, that's a good question.
Don't
Because
ask
it
for
wasn't,
advice.
I'll say very likely.
yeah,
You
it was
switch.
in the Capcom leak. That's the other thing. It's like one of the few
Yeah.
games not released
Okay.
yet.
I'm
It's
just
one
gonna
of the
go.
last games.
I only
on that
asked
league.
Jad because he's done.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going for the Ace Attorney.
I mean, I got my unannounced game, so I'm not taking any more unannounced games. I can't take the risk.
Oh,
You
come
win
on. We
the
can take
Ace
all the
Attorney?
risks.
No, man, I got Mario Kart. I already feel like Mario Kart's somewhat risky.
Honestly, it feels that way. And I don't know why.
It's
In-
just like you never expect Nintendo to make the right
No,
decision.
Wolf,
sometimes.
you know what it is? I'm like, if these fuckers rely on Mario Kart 8 one more time,
Dude,
it
if
sounds so stupid, but I'm like, this is
bundle all the
Nintendo.
DLC and all the new.
But do you guys
DLC,
really
dude.
believe you would get a Mario Kart and 3D Mario in the same year? You don't think they would just pick one?
Yes.
The thing is,
No.
Nintendo really likes to do for their first years like two big heavy hitters. 2017, they did Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey. So I think this year their big heavy hitters are 3D Mario Kart, and then just a bunch of smaller shit throughout the year, like Punch Out.
You don't think it's Metroid Prime in one of them?
Oh, Metroid Prime is one of them, but Metroid doesn't sell. I'm talking about like big sellers. Metroid Prime's 4's sales height is probably like 4 million max.
I don't know what to pick, to be honest.
It gets harder as we go along in the draft.
I got a
I'm-
wild idea, but we'll
I
see
was
if I do it.
expecting the other indies that I wanted to be here, but I didn't know like other people knew indie games existed, so now I'm lost.
Hey, I picked Dispatch.
I know. I didn't think Earthblade would have won already. Because this would have been perfect for Earthblade. The Wolf Among Us too. That's what I should do.
Yeah, that's the easiest counter pick.
Counter picks are more difficult now because you've picked more games that I want to choose.
Yeah.
What's going on in that head fusion?
There's
A
some
lot of
like
nothing.
safe picks, Fusion. I'll say that. Like, there's actually one game that I think is an extremely safe pick, but no one's gonna remember it.
Like, what? Did Ninja Gaiden look good?
It looked awesome.
I
And
think
are we
people are
like-
pretty high on that.
Actually,
It looked
no,
we
fresh.
confident
You shouldn't
that
pick.
that's gonna hit.
yeah, no,
You
it
should
actually
pick
looked
Ninja
horrible.
Gaiden 4 instead.
And what did it just get like a release year, like just 2025?
No comment. Pick the Pac-Man game. Everyone
Oh,
wants Shadow
God.
Labyrinth on their
Oh,
list.
hell yeah.
Oh, dude, that's counter pick bait for me, man.
What do you pick?
Ninja Gaiden.
That's a good pick.
You're not gonna counterpick that. You believe.
That was going to be the first thing I bid on.
Wait, does Benj only have 3 games?
No, he has
Oh,
the
4
games.
games.
No,
Sorry,
unannounced.
unannounced. My bad. I was like,
You're
Yeah,
up,
no,
Ben.
it throws me off too when I'm looking here.
Bench, what are you thinking? No more AAAs. You gotta go into your out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, I'm trying to find what I'm picking. The thing is,
Pick
Pick
a lot
Smash
of the
Brothers
things,
6.
a lot of the things I'm seeing are late in the year, and it's like I kind of want something that with a little more guaranteed points.
Go with some Nintendo games. You gotta believe.
Go with that Danganronpa rip off the 100 Line Academy.
Yeah.
It's not even a ripoff. It's made by them.
Yeah, I know, but the
Yeah.
design is just so.
Oh yeah, they're basically just doing Danganronpa again.
Yep.
And I watched the latest game trailer for that. It looks like it just doesn't run well at all.
Oh,
The thing is with that game too, they're betting the whole studio on it. It's
Oh,
gotta be
God.
good. I mean, it looks interesting. I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like I'm definitely interested in the premise, but it's just like I don't know. The performance looks awful.
Wow, Bench, I'm surprised it took you this long to choose Trails.
I think it's a guaranteed at least 10 points.
Yeah.
So
It comes out.
Oh, he got Wonder Stop.
What is Wonder Stuff?
It's a cozy like life sim game.
I think I
Okay.
remember.
But
I
with
keep
like
thinking that-
weird.
Wait, is okay, never mind. Colin actually cooked. That's Stanley Parable creator.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, so that's
know that
gonna
one,
be
yeah.
I think that's high 80s.
All these games, I keep just thinking mixtape, which I think is
might
also
walk away with this whole thing.
Yeah. Dude, his team is insane.
Yeah.
How wild do I want to get?
It's funny because it's like I'm excited for Wanderstop just because of the person making it, but then I like look at it and I'm like, oh my god, this is so not my thing. This better have like a cool twist because I this.
Well, the trailer suggested a twist because you saw the character like hearing
Oh,
voices
yeah.
in her head, and
That's the hope. I trust David Redden.
There's the wild pick, and then there's the safe pick. What it always comes down to.
All right, here we go.
I'm not gonna be a dick, so I'm not gonna take Oblivion. But I will take. I can't believe I'm doing it. I'm gonna take Gears of War E-Day.
Oh,
I'm gonna believe it actually it somehow hits
It's
this
actually
year,
come out this year.
and I'm gonna draft it. Let's go.
Nate
can't-
did say he could see it. Nate could see it. Oh, that's a crazy pick, Beef.
I know, but I love it.
I respect it, man.
Yeah.
You have to imagine it bangs well. Like that's a high score.
Oh, I know. I'm not too worried about like when it actually hits. I'm just like, there was no reason it needs to come out this year, but maybe it does when they got like other stuff already planned.
Exactly.
kind of sad I only have one counter pick now. There are so many here.
Oh, dude, Wolverine is on this list, man. If you want to lose your game, there you go.
Easy counter pick.
Ah, damn. I mean, this is what I mean. It's like we're at the like really late part, so everything is kind of just like, does it hit? Does it score well? That type of thing.
Yeah, I'm glad we went to 5, so now we actually have to get these picks that make you think like
Exactly.
that.
Oh man, Phantom Blade Zero's on this. I
Well,
remember.
make fun of me for picking that last year.
Well, no, it was even funnier because Fusion was like, "Oh, didn't they say it's coming out this year?" And then no, it's 2027, and like 3 people said that. That's like a late game. I want to take a risk. This man takes 12 years to make a fucking game. You have to
Okay.
assume it's good. You do not take 12 goddamn years and take another extra year on top of it. So yeah, Judas, give it to me.
Wow.
No, I respect it. I don't think the
Wow.
game's coming, but I respect the pick.
12 years. You do not take 12 years to make a game. I'm sorry.
I guess it
Not
was
when-
it was still super early last summer, so
All right, Jack, you gotta join us. We gotta go wild with these last few.
Try not to be too boring here.
Yeah.
Okay, this is risky. I'll go Fatal Fury.
Ooh, Fatal Fury.
Okay.
Ugh.
That's the thing. I think it scores well enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll do fine, like low 80s, high 70s.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I've got counter. Oh god, there's so
yeah,
many.
you got a counter pick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here comes the counter fix.
Like, yeah, you could pick the same one, but
Counter pick Trails in the Sky. That game's getting a 72.
Well, that's crazy. It's getting an 80 plus.
It's gonna score lower than the next Far Cry game.
There's 5 games I want to counter pick.
If the Ubisoft doesn't go under by then.
damn.
Can I counterpick my own game?
No.
0-1-0.
I don't know. I don't know about Judas now. I kind of
He got caught up in the moment.
Yeah.
My issue with my picks are like all of them would be second half of next year. Mario, maybe not. I still think Mario Kart's before Mario though.
I want to believe 3D Mario's at launch.
Oh,
Wow.
going for
Ooh,
Fable.
Fable. That's a good counter pick.
Didn't help it.
Oh god, okay. Well, I have more choices. Do I want to go with the risky counter pick where it's like if I counter pick it, it sinks my team if it actually does come out? Or do I go with the
Counterpick.
safe one where it's like I just lose 10 points?
Just counterpick GTA.
I'm not counter pick. Come on, dude.
But
That
think
was
of it
so
this
fun.
way: you counterpick GTA. If it doesn't come out, your fantasy point, like that helps your fantasy team. But if it comes out, who cares about your fantasy team?
This
Yeah,
is true.
that's true.
No.
But also, I'm not doing that. You're not doing that kind of funny logic on me. I know you.
Come on, man.
I'm not taking that risk, dude.
If GTA gets to me, I'm counterpicking it. Just fair warning, whoever's in front of me.
I think there's enough here to where you can probably counterpick something and be smart about it.
Man, it's like some of these is like if I counterpick it, I'm spitting on myself because I want it to come out this year. Because like I'm eyeing up Ace Attorney, and I'm like, I want it to. Same with
It's a
RE9.
new Nintendo console. There's prime time for Ace Attorney.
I feel like I think I just want to go with a safe counterpick. Honestly, this is the same thing I counterpicked in the Game Mess League. Yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. I'm gonna counterpick Fatal Fury. I think it's just gonna lose me 10 points. That's not a high use that I know.
It's safe.
BC, you beef hammer, league winner, 1 ring.
Is the
Really?
game community excited?
I
for
don't
Fatal
want
Fury?
to. I don't want to lock Wolf into Judas, but that is like that's a fairly good one.
Yeah, just do it, man. I
I
wanted
know.
to counterpick myself. It's just my viewpoint is 12 years, and I saw that trailer,
He's
and I'm like,
13, man. He's
I remember
13.
watching that trailer. I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna blow me away. It took him 12 years, and it's fucking Bioshocking. It's like, what?
Just
You
more
take 12
Bioshock.
years to do that?
Honestly, the craziest thing is he's going to take 13 years. It's going to come out next year, and it's going to come out in the same year that the next Bioshock comes out, and he's not going to be able to escape the comparisons.
Oh my god, it's gonna be the Callisto Protocol and Dead Space releasing within a month of each other.
Of course.
Oh yeah,
That's
Jax.
good.
Do you know the drop rules?
Remind me.
Okay, so if a game gets confirmed, like from the official source that it's not coming out this year, you're allowed to drop it without any repercussions. But everyone does get one drop a year where, if there's like you just feel like nothing official comes out, but you just have a feeling it's either going to score badly or it's not going to release, you can drop one game a year from your list.
But if someone counterpicks it, they're locked in.
No, that's yeah, except for unless it got countered.
So if tomorrow Earthblade got delayed, I
If it
could
ge-
just drop that.
If it gets
If no one
delayed from
counterpicks it.
their official source, like they come out and say, "Yeah, we're not making 2025," you will be allowed to freely drop that without wasting your drop.
That's how Mina the Hollower screwed a lot of people last year because they never announced a delay.
Yeah. Wolf, I'm talking to myself into Judas this year now. I don't know why.
My viewpoint is like it's just a if
There's
you take
no reason.
12 if you take 12 years to make a game, I have to assume that it's ready.
That's
And-
where I'm at.
And I think there was like an interview with like Troy Baker, and it's like, oh yeah, like Judas coming out in 2025, like just like a quick offhand comment, no official release, and I'm like, I feel like it's like he would know because he's like, I think Troy announced that he's on that game. I'm wrong though.
Sorry, I'm taking my time now. Now I'm looking at Marvel.
Take your time. Take your time.
A lot of these are like, yeah. I'm glad we went to 5, but even now it's like, still.
Because
Still,
these are
like-
all games that I think will score well.
Yeah.
Like Fatal Fury, I just took it because it's like I just think that's gonna be like the
Like the most-
lowest score.
like, Yeah, lower scoring.
Like-
That's what all this is like. What's the lowest scoring thing here?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
Alright,
don't know. I can see loads that I don't think are coming out.
I'm gonna go with something I haven't even said, and I don't think everyone's expecting. But I'm sorry, I don't trust Hangar 13. I hate to say it. I'm going with
What?
Mafia. I really do not trust.
Ooh.
I really do
Oh.
not trust Hangar 13. I don't. Not to even be mean, but it's like Mafia 3 wasn't that good. They had a canceled game. There was a lot. So
My
Was
thing
it-
about
Looks so
like,
good.
my thing about
Mm.
Hangar 13 though is that I think
Col-
they learned from it, and mainly in the fact that this one's gonna be linear.
Colin didn't put a counterpick. So
No,
Oh,
he
he's-
turned off auto,
He said he wants to be there for it,
Oh,
so he's probably getting on his phone right now to log in.
or he forgot. figures that out. It's like I think the idea of I understand your reasoning for Mafia beef. I think my thing is that the major complaint with 3 was the open world sucking. And the fact is this one's not gonna have an open world. And I feel like it being in Sicily, it's like, okay, this looks so much more interesting. I think it really comes down to the gameplay, and they haven't shown any of that yet.
I'm just like, what if this is like? But yeah, I'm also like, what if this is God, what if this is a Saints Row situation? Will we want to be excited? And as it comes closer, we're all like, I don't know about this, guys.
But
That's
Saints
just what
Row
I'm
looks
getting
trash
at.
from the start.
Bench, quiet.
Saints Row, I feel like.
No,
like,
Saints Row looked great, dude. I love that first showing of Saints Row.
damn.
Of course you did.
What's up with that?
Thanks, bro.
Oh, Colin went
shit.
for Marvel 1943.
Yeah,
Dude,
safe
I'm
counter.
gonna
That,
There is no way this is this year. I looked up the announcement trailer to release of the last one, and come on, it was almost a year. Like, there's no way.
I was about to say GTA 6 was like.
How dare you, Bench?
No
Well,
way. No way. It's this year.
He took
You
Resident
got-
Evil 9, listeners.
Okay, now I'm in a tough spot.
I
Were
mean,
you going to take RE9?
No, I'm between Gears of War or Judas.
Yeah, actually, how is
dude, just pick the
everyone's
Judas,
still
man.
ignoring
Come
the
on.
one I'm thinking. Like, my second choice is still, like, no one wants it. That's interesting.
Probably me.
I think Mafia. I think Mafia being linear is really going to help its score.
no?
I agree.
When, like, they just announced Gears of War, what, last year with a teaser trailer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're actually
Oh.
very fast when it comes
I
to
know, that's the issue. They're very fast, but it's like, think of the
They
year
haven't even
Xbox is
announced this year.
having. I know, think of the year Xbox is having. Would they really put that this year?
Wait, Fusion. GTA 6 is still right there.
No, I'm
Don't
not.
you
Yeah.
know.
I
If that
just,
goes out, that's
I
your
just-
whole fantasy.
I
league
just
done.
thought about it.
The only thing
We
is,
all-
like, because we know, like, are we to the belief that Gears of War, after being announced, is coming out before, like, Perfect Dark, which we know next year?
Initiative or what's the new team called? Is it the Initiative?
Coalition.
For
Initiative, yeah.
Perfect
Yeah,
Dark?
the initiative.
They're a brand new team, and there was a lot of weird structural issues with it to the point like Crystal Dynamics had to come in to basically come in as support.
Oh,
Or the
Colin said
case
he
with like
wanted
Gears of War,
Fable.
they've been
Would everyone be okay with me going back and fixing that?
No, Jack got Fable. That's why he couldn't take it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
okay, never mind.
think that's what he's saying. Yeah.
don't help
only-
Colin out. He sucks.
I forgot that Jack said Fable. Never mind.
The only reason Fable doesn't have a date for later this year is because of GTA. Once we figure out what's going on with that, we'll know Fable's this year for sure.
I actually think that's the case with a lot of games. I know you mean Fable specifically, but I think that's the case. Even
Oh.
with Gears of War, that's why I'm like GTA. I think a lot of games are with that.
I mean, Fusion. I don't know about this Mario Kart game. I don't know. This mainline 3D Mario game. I don't know.
According to Tom Warren, I'm, like, going back super far articles, Gears of War was targeting a release in 2025.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that was
Yo,
something that I remember about. Man,
Yeah,
Gears
but
of War was
also
better
Elder
picking
Scrolls
than I
6
thought.
was supposed to be
So
out in
that- so that would
2024, so
mean-
do you really believe that?
Yeah,
So
but
that-
like, that's Bethesda.
Yeah, but targets change. Like,
Yeah, fair.
Contraband and Perfect Dark was supposed to be out in 23, according to that roadmap that Grub
Well,
laid out.
Contraband is fucked. I don't know what happened to that game.
Hey, we could see that next week. Probably not.
Dude, I want to. I really love it.
I kind of want to as well, but I'm like,
Well, that's the thing.
I
I
don't
think it's gonna be bad, but like, I like.
speaking
I
of
still play
teams, speaking of teams, I don't trust. Yeah, with Avalanche.
What is how fast the Ace Attorneys come out? When was the last one?
I was also looking
That's
at
Well,
that.
that
The,
time ago.
the last one was 2016. Yeah, it's been a while since the main line, and then
Okay.
the great
They've done a lot of
Ace Attorneys.
remasters.
Yeah,
Like, do they still make the games?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, they still do.
yeah,
The-
oh yeah,
the main
yeah.
guy is there. I forget his name. What was it? Takumi?
Yeah, I know you're talking about the main guy. Yeah, he's they're still cooking. Yeah,
Is it Capcom's year?
Oh, Shu Takami.
Is Capcom still
Shu
around?
Takumi. That's it. I mean, that's the thing with this. Like the unannounced games we chose, that means we're getting an Ace Attorney, Monster Hunter, and Resident Evil game this year. It's like, goddamn, Capcom is already cooking, guys.
But we're not getting a Resident Evil game this year.
I know because you put counterpicked at bench, but like you gotta believe.
Unfortunately, I
I
can't.
think it's so dumb. It's so dumb.
Fusion, you gotta choose eventually, or else I'm
Yeah,
gonna be late for work.
I'm picking Gears of War. I don't know why, but I just don't believe.
That's fine.
I
I'll
think
laugh
that's
at
smart.
you later.
Wow, Gears of War.
If it comes out though, that's like an 88. So it's like
Okay,
Yeah,
I
I
have
Look at
two
I don't think
more.
it breaks the 90s.
So I was thinking Rift of the Necrodancer because indies, but then I went to go look at Crypt of the Necrodancer. No, I'm not going after that.
Yeah, I know.
That's not the pick.
That's
This
why
team
I
has
Um,
been like half the team was laid off like last year, so
That I know.
this
Yeah.
is going to be different.
I also think Kingdom Come Deliverance could be a little too niche.
Mhm.
go ahead. pick it.
Moon, I read those previews.
I know that's the thing. I just read a preview of this is. I read some positive ones and some negative ones.
No, it's so
Uh,
funny how everyone hates on me for Silksong, and then no one counterpicks it.
Funny how y'all clowned on me for picking Trails, yet I'm not seeing any counter picks for it.
That's
Because
because
it's
it's
a
not worth the
JRPG of
time.
a well-known
It's not
franchise now.
worth Okay, Fusion, my thing for not counterpicking Silk Song is that it has to be this year. Like, come on.
We said that last
That's
year.
my worry with
At a
Mina the
certain
Hollower and Earthblade. It's like, is it actually going to be this year?
Mina
can't
wasn't announced
believe-
for this year.
I picked Gears of War, whatever. That shows that I actually believe Judas can come out before Gears of War. Like, there's no way Gears of War comes out.
What about Wanderstop? Is
I would trust me, Stanley Parable. That game is
How is-
something else.
How is
this
nobody
is an
counterpicked
entirely
Judas?
different game than Stanley Parable?
What bench?
Someone needs to counterpick Judas. We can't let him be able to drop that later this year.
My number 2 counter pick is still on here, and no one's chose it. I'm
It's probably
just intrigued.
Nobody's picking Judas, baby. You all believe. That's the
I
thing.
think I have. Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, what you guys talked about earlier, I think had made me sway it. So I'm gonna fight the Xbot allegations
Oh.
and
this is
South
not
of
the
Mid-
move.
South of Midnight.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're losing points. You're losing points.
It-
That's the
it-
problem.
Yeah, but it's a safer counter pick. I feel like, but Xbox Air is going to review it.
It didn't look good though.
It did.
That's
Fine. I
It
think it's
looked
gonna be like
good.
a high 70s, low 80s.
Yeah,
You picked,
My
you
confidence
picked the
I
wrong
can-
Xbox game. You picked the wrong Xbox
I-
game. That's all I'm saying.
I think it's high
It was
70s.
already been taken.
No, there's one that's not coming out that someone picked.
Oh,
Outer
Oh,
Worlds
okay.
2.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have more faith in Outer Worlds than Fable at this point.
yeah, especially with
Okay.
Obsidian.
Yeah.
Go
I
ahead,
was
Jet.
All right,
What do you
Jack.
think, Jet?
all right. So I was choosing between two, and nobody's picked it yet, but I'm gonna pick it. Judas.
No, damn it! I
There we
wanted to
go.
drop it.
Go with Jet.
I was like trying to do like reverse psychology for all of you. It's like, come on, pick
I don't
it.
think it's coming out, but I think it has a slightly, I mean like a 4% chance better than Gears.
So-
That's where I was at.
So no one can counterpick now, can they?
Nope.
Yeah.
No,
How the
we're
hell
only
did
doing.
Crimson Desert not get counterpicked? That is
Let's
gonna
go,
be unique.
baby! Because you all believe Crimson.
Because I
Desert-
think it's going to come out and it's going to get points. I tried to
I
pick
think it's going to
something.
come out.
I don't
Jack-
know anything about
Jack,
Crimson Desert.
You guys got to remember with Crimson Desert, all right? It's gonna come out and it's gonna get a 90. All right, we're talking Elden Ring levels, I believe.
Surprised no one counterpicked like Dragon Quest or Earthblade.
Dragon Quest is safe points, and Earthblade's a little too risky.
All right, so let's just go over everyone's team real quick. So we got Jatless from Jat. We got Monster Hunter Wilds,
Yeah.
Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Pokemon Legends ZA, Rift of the Necrodancer, and his unannounced title of The Genealogy of the Holy War Fire Emblem unannounced remake, and counterpicking Judas.
Real
with-
quick, Jet, what do you think of your team? How are you feeling?
No, honestly, I feel pretty good about this because like the first like there's three of these or actually it might be all of these that are coming in like the first half of the year, right? Like the one
Yeah.
when it comes to Pokemon, yeah, but
Oh, yeah,
everything
but
else,
Rift is, like next month.
yeah.
Yeah, no, this is a pretty solid team, especially with Monster Hunter.
I almost picked my counterpick on Genealogy of the Holy War because I'm like, there's no way. Then I realized, oh wait, Switch 2. They
Yeah.
might just throw that on there.
And Moon.
Yeah, so then with me, with my war crimes, I have Doom the Dark Ages, Pirate Yakuza, Marvel 1943, and Dispatch, and the unannounced Ace Attorney game with a counterpick of South of Midnight. I just feel like South of Midnight is just going to be that lone Xbox game this year that's like, it's all right. So I don't think it's going to cost me a lot of points. I do think it's coming out this year. I just don't think it's going to score that highly.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
And yeah, let's fingers crossed for Ace Attorney. Let's go.
You gotta believe.
Hell yeah.
Fusion's team. Fusion's
got
team is funny.
With Fusion, we got Silk Song no matter what,
yeah,
and
love
he
it.
did in fact get Silk Song no matter what. I also picked up Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Elden Ring Night, Reign South of Midnight, and Ninja Gaiden Ragebound with a counterpick of Gears of War E-Day.
How
How we feeling, Fusion?
I'm pretty confident in that team. These aren't the players I wanted. These aren't the games I wanted when I came into the draft, but I'm not mad at the picks.
I think Kingdom Come 2 is a sleeper hit. I feel like that's going to score.
I
really
think
well.
that's the one where I'm weird because it was my second pick, so it's like if it doesn't get at least high 80s, I'm a little down on it. But I truthfully wanted more indies, but the indies, like, I was going to go in here and get Mina and Earthblade and a few of those, and it's just the fact that they went off the board, so.
Yeah.
All right, and with Bench JC on the beach with his dogs out, he's got Death Stranding 2 on the beach, Mafia the Old Country, Fable, and Trails in the Sky First Chapter, and the unannounced mainline Mario 3D platformer, and the counterpick of Resident Evil 9. Your thoughts, Bench?
I think this is a really solid overall draft from myself. I think Mario was like Mario's a for sure hit this year, and it's like a 90 plus hit. I think it'll probably be the highest scoring game of the entire draft. And I'm surprised I got it when I did. And I think Death Stranding 2 is going to be a big sleeper. And I guess Beef doesn't believe, but I think Mafia looks
Hell
really
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And then Fable, I think it could,
I think
if it
Fable's
comes
the
out,
one.
if it comes out, I think it's going to be mid 80s. And if it doesn't, that's fine, I guess. And then Trails, though, I think this is going to propel the franchise. And I think Sky One's already good in the way they're adding to it. It looks good. So I think at least low 80s, if not mid 80s, is definitely a possibility. Just my one thing with my entire list is all of these games, besides maybe Mario, even if I think Mario Kart's first, they're going to be second half next year, which leaves a little more room for them to be pushed. And even if they don't, a lot of my big hitters won't hit until late this year, which is going to be hard to tell where they're at.
Yeah, I think that's the worry with your list, Bench, is that like most of your games you're going to be waiting on a while.
Yeah.
All right,
and
then
then
we'll call in
Collin's
the producer. We got Daddy's home, and even though he's still not home, he got from the auto draft Grand Theft Auto 6, Citizen Sleeper 2, Star Wars Vector, Avowed, The Outer Worlds 2, and Wanderstop with a counter pick, which he didn't auto draft. He picked it himself of Marvel 1943.
That is an
why-
insane team.
He's
Yeah.
the Juggernaut just comes in on the auto draft, and he's like the one to beat now.
Yeah.
Dude, Wanderstop, I feel like we're sleeping on. I think that's going to score way higher than we're expecting.
You guys ever see those Mario Party videos of Luigi winning by doing nothing? It doesn't call in right now.
That's very much call it. It's funny because it's like, I think his first two were on his auto draft that he set, and then everything else was just like the list choosing
Yeah.
because he ran out.
And with the reigning champ Beef Hammer, with Push and P Publishing, we got Split Fiction, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Gears of War E-Day, the unannounced Resident Evil 9 with a counterpick of Mafia the Old Country.
Yeah, not kind of like Fusion, not the team I was thinking I was going to pull when I came in, but I believe in myself. I think this is all I need to get into the winner's circle. I'm pretty glad, at least. I think the top two, Metal Gear Solid and Split Fiction, keep
Those
me
are
safe. So I would take the risk of like a Resident Evil and the Gears, and Shadows is just like he's on the team. He's like all right. He's the one. He's the tall kid on the basketball team. But like he's not athletic, so I'm like, you know what? I feel like people
Points on
see
the board.
you too long. Get your ass over here. Finally, you're taking late.
And with Uncharted Wolf, we have Grand Theft Gromit with Sid Meier's Civilization 7, Mina the Hollower, Crimson Desert, Judas, and the unannounced Mario Kart game with a counterpick of Fatal Fury City of the Wolves.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about this team. I got two very insane picks with Crimson Desert and Judas, but you leave. And 12 years to make a game, you gotta assume it's ready for Judas. And I think the fact is, if all these come out, I think these are all like, unironically, I think all of these could score about 90, even Mina. I have a lot of faith in Sid Meier, like for Access. I think they're a high quality studio. Mina, club. Crimson Desert is probably the more abrasive one, but everything we've seen looks incredible. So I'm like, I want to believe that it hits and is as high scoring as it could be. And Judas, I mean, Bioshock speaks for itself, and Mario Kart, I mean, speaks for itself. And Fatal Fury, I think it's gonna get points. I don't think it's gonna like get delayed or like go below 70. I just think it's like safe counter pick because it's like
You're
that's
just
like a high
minimizing your
70s.
damage.
Exactly.
That was mine with South of Midnight. I feel like what was left, that was like the most minimal damage I could take.
100%.
And with Jack and his British Empire striking back, he will be using Ghost of Yotei, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, Dragon Quest 1 and 2, HD 2D Remake, Earthblade, and Fatal Fury City of the Wolves with the counter pick of Fable.
I don't
How
think
you
there's a
feeling, Jack?
single 90 on my list, but I'm still gonna win.
I think Prime 4 could hit 90. Other
What
but
about that Dragon?
Earthblade,
Those like Dragon Quest remake? How did those like games score?
I don't think that'll
It was
do.
like it was 86, but that was also like the best of the three.
Yeah,
so-
below
Yeah.
80s.
I think Earthblade could hit 90s. It's
Honest-
Celeste speaks for itself.
Honestly, I think Fatal Fury could net you 15 points.
No, don't say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's like Earthblade should be a game that hits 90s, but the thing we find out with indies, it's like you're either a 90 or a 70. You're just not in the middle.
You screwed me over last year. Like I'm
You're
not
either the
going
top
hard
of
on
the top or you're just the bottom of the pack.
Yeah.
I think Fable's a safe counter pick.
So the good thing is that now that all the counter picks are picked, that means I can draft Persona 6 and nobody can counter.
I'm putting $100 on that bid. Watch out.
Just double checking. Are bids secret or
Yes.
can we all see
Yes,
them?
it will show like who that it was bid on, but it won't say who and how much.
Okay.
So if they go in Saturday, and I think they process like Sunday night or something like that, Pacific Standard Time, and then during that like I think it's like 24-hour, 48-hour window, you're allowed to see what's been bid on. But if it's a game, you're like, oh, I worry that someone else might be bidding on it, you can bid more money. But yeah, it's only the game's name will be revealed.
Man, you guys are
That's
so
fine.
stupid. You didn't even go for Tales of the Shire. I'm blowing my budget on that bad boy.
Dude, Lord of the Rings, great movies. I've been watching those again.
Yeah, that's true. We should do a Lord of the Rings podcast instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wolf, have
Slice
you
and
seen
order.
those?
No, I'm busy.
Oh, you need. You're watching movies. I think there's something to look out for.
Okay, let's talk about the fantasy critic. All right.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that will
hey.
do it. So just a reminder of the rules with bidding. We have now a $5 minimum bid, and yeah, I think that's just about it because this will be going on for the rest of the year. I don't know if we'll be doing updates. We probably should, but we didn't last year. Maybe we'll try better this year if Wolf
I
actually
did like
tries.
small updates.
We should come in like every quarter,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a quarter.
possible.
Especially
That's
because we got to be adding stuff, indies, and because once we get especially once the Nintendo Direct happens and we get all the Nintendo games, everyone's gonna be jumping on those.
Yeah, we have a Nintendo Direct. There's a possibility we have a Nintendo Direct, the Xbox Direct, and a rumored state of play. So like, there's a lot that could happen over the next month with new game
And we should
releases.
definitely do it like the week after the E3 week, because we're gonna get a bunch of other games announced then too, and everyone's gonna be bidding on stuff.
Yeah, especially you got that PlayStation showcase happening in May, right, guys?
True.
I mean, we're
One
going
day.
to have a lot of Nintendo games about to be announced.
Yeah, that's why it's like Nintendo games are so hard to predict. So it's like when they actually do get announced, that's a lot of money being thrown around those games.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, thank you all for watching, and be sure to tune in as we update this in the future. And guess who you think is going to be taking this home? And we'll see you all on the next episode of the Slice of Gaming podcast. Have a good one.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Yay, GTA 2026.
Okay, Fusion, calm
But no
down.
one counter picked it, so that shows our confidence.
You didn't put your money where your mouth is. All you